First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Complete. He's taken down at the 44.
Excellent job by this young quarterback of making the defense pay for bringing both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
They're packed in tight on the line. Feeds it to the back. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. First down, 10 yards to go. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. Tackle around the 36-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
That was a great tackle. The defender seemingly came out of nowhere and put a big hit on the ball carrier.
From the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Deep pass to the end zone. Third down now, and they need to get it to the 26. Nickel defense. He drops back. Looking long down the left side. And he got it! This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off. And down he goes at the 31. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
This offense really has to avoid silly turnovers.
Yeah, especially now. This offense is down a touchdown, so they could easily get back into this game by scoring some points. They could do it without the turnovers.
And he's taken down around the 39-yard line. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
High formation here. At about the 45.
Good thing he got that pass off. I think every linebacker on the roster was coming after him. That's how you pick up a first down through the air against an all-out linebacker blitz.
And he's hit immediately. A good pickup that time.
Yeah, and one of the things that can really open up this offense is their ability to complete these types of medium-range passes.
You're right. That and the ability to run the ball consistently.
I really like this receiver, not just on this play, but he does a nice job of consistently putting himself open to provide the quarterback with a good target.
I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try. So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. And this stadium is getting loud. He might have a chance. And this is not good news. This is a very serious injury. We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ace backfield. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run though. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's second and 7. Ball on the 29. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Pressure that time, and he was forced into throwing before he wanted to.
Wow, the kid just avoided getting smacked on that one.
The student section's going crazy. Little handoff. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. Well, they try to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
It's up, looks long enough, and it sails through the uprights. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. Our score here at Sun Devil Stadium, Arizona State 7, Oklahoma 3. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. Well, fellas, what do you tell your offense after moving the ball so well on that last possession?
You don't tell them anything. They moved the ball very well. It's the defense who needs some talking to.
They really just need to cover better in the secondary. There's no reason why these receivers should be so wide open.
The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. For such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run and watch out. Tackle made at the 46-yard line.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
First down, 10 yards to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Back to him, and he gets nothing this time around.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
Going with the shotgun here. Scrambling around. And we got an injured player on the field. First and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Here's the run, got a hold. And they make the stop at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on the carry. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. 4 wide. And he might want it all here and does. Tipped away.
That was a good defensive effort.
I'll tell you, Coach, it was a well-thrown ball into the end zone, but the defender made a great play on it.
Yeah, and he kept 6 points off the board.
They're about 4 yards away here on third down. Arizona State is up by 4. He's on the run. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They were very fortunate to come up with that pass.
Not the smartest throw that he could have made, but it worked. Just makes you a little nervous when he lets that thing go.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 13. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground again. And down he goes, right around the 6-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. It's 2nd and 3. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. They're packed in tight on the line. And they'll run him again. And they punch it in on the ground.
Man, he's a good-looking player, and he's showing us why they wanted him so badly coming out of high school.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona State is ready to kick it away. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Gets out to about the 21. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession.
And this offense needs to continue to produce on the scoreboard because they're still losing this game.
They go with a run. Big opening. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that one.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and about 3 yards. Ball on their own 28. 3 wideouts to the right side. Looks to pass. He's out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. 5-yard loss on the play.
There was no way that they were going to get any positive yards on that play.
No doubt. The quarterback would have been much better off throwing the ball away than losing a good chunk of yards.
Lets it go. Picked off. It's the ball-hawking senior. To the 20. Got some open field. Touchdown, ASU.
Man, that was a super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
And the quarterback wishes that he could have that one back. Those are the kind of touchdown passes you don't want to throw.
And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 31. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Runs left and quickly taken down. A gain of less than a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line. From the gun. And he's taken down around the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 40. And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. It's going the other way. Tackle right around the 48-yard line. Not a good time for an interception, fellas.
Now, Brad, you're exactly right. Your team's already down a few scores, and you throw a pick. Man, this could get ugly.
And it's going to be a long day for these guys if they don't pick it up real soon. I mean real soon.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 48. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Deep ball, laying it out there. Can't connect.
Great job there by the corner to knock away the deep pass to the end zone.
And that's great defense. I thought for sure that would be a touchdown.
It's 2nd and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. Nice little pass play there.
You know what I think about this kid's accuracy? I'll tell you. He's like that kid at the fair throwing darts. He pops all the balloons and wins those big stuffed animals.
Yeah, and his balloon made a pretty nice grab there.
He's rolling left. Brought down. Right around the 26-yard line. They must have seen something in the defense because that was the exact same play as the one they ran before.
Exactly the same play. The defense better make some adjustments because right now there's a mismatch that the offense is taking advantage of.
Back to pass. He's tackled in the open field. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble.
And at that time, it was the junior linebacker that got him. He wasn't letting the ball carrier get upfield.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he gets a big gain on the run.
Good awareness here by the ball carrier to step out of bounds and conserve some clock.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Almost picked off. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to pass. Going right, intercepted. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. We might have a game here.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 15. They line up in an I. Throws falling back and got his man. And he's taken down at the 25. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Gives it left side. He's taken down at the 29.
Gain of 4 on the play.
We've reached halftime, and I don't think too many people were expecting this. Our score here at Sun Devil Stadium, Arizona State 21, Oklahoma 3. And the teams are lined up to start the second half. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. Gets to about the 27-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. This drive will start at the 27. First down, 10 yards to go. They come out in a nickel. Here's the give. At the point. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. Once this kid gets into the open field, you're not going to catch him.
You know, some of his critics say that all he has is track speed. Well, let me tell you, speed is speed, as we just saw right there.
Yep, this kid is a burner. And it's not just his speed that makes him a great back, but his vision as well.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona State lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it off. He's to the 20. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. The offense will take over at the 28. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pulls it in, and he wants more. Very clutch tackle there because this kid had some space. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Brought down at the 42-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. It's 2nd and 5 here. I formation here. Gets it. He's in space. 3, maybe 4 yards on the pass.
Good play to pick at the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
Ace backfield. Flares it and almost had it intercepted.
That's a fantastic defensive effort.
Yeah, the deflection prevented them from getting any yards. And now it's 4th down.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Oh, excellent punt. And this one goes out of the end zone, so they'll bring it out to the 20. A touchdown was the result of their last drive, and a good chunk of those yards were gained by way of the rushing attack.
And they marched the ball right down the field on that last drive, Coach.
Oh, yeah. They took some tips from the band, marching it right up in there.
He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. Gives it right side. Big opening across midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. He just crossed the goal line for the 3rd time today.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times a game.
I would too, Kirk. He's the real deal.
And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona State ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. They'll get the ball here at the 26. They come out with 4 wide out. Back to pass. Complete. And he is drilled at the 31. A 5-yard gain.
Guys, good read here by the quarterback to find the receiver. The receiver ran a little slant and was able to get just enough separation from the defender to allow the quarterback to fire it in there.
And this one's broken up.
Even a fingernail is enough sometimes to change the trajectory of the ball and break up a pass.
Looked like he got a little bit more than a fingernail on it.
Even better then.
They'll work from the shotgun. Pitches it, and he's got a lane. And he's brought down at the 44. And they convert on 3rd down.
Big play here for the offense, and it all starts up front. The line did a good job of sealing their blocks and allowing the ball carrier to almost break it there.
Whew. It was this close of being a score.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Slides down. It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 44. Ace backfield. Throws into coverage, just picked off. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
They get a good 7 yards on that one.
7-yard gain on the play.
3rd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. And a new halfback checks into the game. Can't find anyone open. He hauls it in. Now that's how you play throw and catch.
Well, guys, this is a simple timing route. The quarterback threw it to a spot, and the receiver was able to run a good route and come away with a great catch.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and goal. It's power against power right now on the field. Both teams have their jumbo sets out there. There's a player shaken up on the play.
Holding on the offense.
Nothing gets under a coach's skin more than a penalty like that.
Believe me, I know any time a player on my team committed a penalty, they were running stadium steps the next day.
They line up in the jumbo set. Run, left side. Tackle made at about the 7-yard line. 6 yards on the carry. 2nd down. And they're only 7 yards away from the end zone. They come out in a goal line set. Run play, and he'll lose yards. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
The defense is in the nickel. Taken down at the 4-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Number 8 makes the stop at the 4-yard line.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This one is from 21 yards out, and it's right down the middle. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona State ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. He's to the 10. Across to the 30. And down he goes at the 32. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
They motion to the left. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Overthrew his man, but boy, did he have some heat on.
Too much heat. Completing the pass is more important than throwing the ball 100 miles an hour.
That's true. He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass.
It's the tailback, and he's tackled around the 36-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
On the play.
We head to the 4th quarter, and this one is pretty hard to believe. Our score here at Sun Devil Stadium, Arizona State 38, Oklahoma 3. They line up in an I. Throws a laser across the middle. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down.
13-yard gain on the play.
It's 1st and 10. 3 wideouts here. Complete. Big opening. They'll bring him down around the 44-yard line. And a pickup of about 7.
Good decision here. Nice dump off. It's only 7 yards, but the offense will take that play every time.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. They line it up with 3 receivers. They go with the run. He's tackled at the 37.
On the carry. 7-yard gain.
1st down, 10 yards to go. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. 2-yard pickup.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Yep, and the halfback couldn't slip by. Good play by the defense there.
They come out with a big set. And they'll run him again. There he goes! And he's taken down at about the 17-yard line. So with that run, they pick up another 1st.
Just a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 1st down. 3 wideouts here. He steps out right around the 24-yard line. They lose 7 yards on that play.
Coach, what in the world happened there?
Let me say this. That is not how you draw up a pass play. And the coach is really mad. I'll bet you a lollipop that doesn't happen again.
Coach, you've got yourself a deal, my friend.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Well, they're not going to win it, but they're still playing hard out there. He tossed that one beautifully, guys.
It worked out exactly as planned, and the quarterback threw a very catchable ball.
He makes the PAT. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Arizona State 38, Oklahoma 10. Here's the onside. And he's taken down at the 47. Well, that'll end all hopes of a miracle.
You can say that again. This one is pretty much done.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Arizona State up by a big margin. Give to the tailback. He's at the 40. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. What a sensational running game we've seen today.
Running up the middle. Pitch it to him to the outside. Just give this kid the ball and he's going to make something happen.
Let me tell you, Coach, we're going to be talking about a new school rushing record if you can keep this up.
And he converts the extra point. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Arizona State 45, Oklahoma 10. Arizona State lines up for the kickoff. Kicks off. They'll bring him down at the 22. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. One-man backfield. It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 28. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Lets it go. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. Inside the 30. He's on the run. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. What is going on here, guys?
They've just been outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything has gone wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
And he adds the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is Arizona State 52, Oklahoma 10. Arizona State is lining up to kick this one off. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. So the offense will come back out onto the field, hoping for a little better result than that last pick 6.
It was a great pick. He took that back just like a bad Christmas present. I love that one.
It was the quarterback that gave him a gift on that one. He needs to slow down and make his reads and hit those receivers.
And he's taken down right around the 38-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
Keep it on the ground with the tailback. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. New running back now into the backfield. And it's knocked down.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Then tell me, sweetheart, why did he try? Ha! Not a good decision at all.
Tackle made around the 38-yard line.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
They line up in the shotgun.
Here we go.
It's the tailback. Oh, what a hit. That's a gain of 8.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play.
It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30. Ace backfield. Again with the run. He couldn't shake that tackle. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
They go with a run. Got some open field.
What a run! He really looked explosive on his way to the end zone.
He's one of those guys that look a lot faster with the ball in his hands.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Here it goes. They recovered it. I doubt that this is going to lead to a miracle, but then again, with an onside kick that effective, you just never know.
Well, I'll go ahead and say this right now, fellas. They're done. They'd have to score 3 more times and recover 2 more onside kicks. That just ain't happening.
The offense will start at the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
This safety is something special, Coach.
Yeah, great-looking player who gets better and better every game.
3 wideouts here. They go with a run. He might have a chance. He steps out at the 47. About 6 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. 1-man backfield. They run it for the first, and he stopped.
Hey, Kirk, it's not too easy to run it when the safety is flying with a ball like that.
Well, Lee, I think they have to use a guard, maybe even a fullback to get out there. But if you leave him unblocked, he's going to be all over the ball carrier.
And this one is a beauty. He'll take it from the 8. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. He's got the corner. He's taken down at the 32. That's a 7-yard gain.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Tackle made around the 37-yard line. Nice gain there, and that'll keep the clock moving on the ball spot.
Now, with that first down, they'll continue to be able to just chew up the clock.
And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Arizona State, 52. Oklahoma, 17. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
I can't say enough about this performance. Arizona State looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.